Hey guys, Frank and Jasmine here from That Train Couple. A few days ago, I was on Facebook and saw an ad for Lake Metro Park's Farm Park. I've been practicing that. It's hard to get that out. Basically, it's a working farm at a park. They have cows and they have sheep herding dogs and that kind of thing going on there. It's really cool. But they were also doing a train show, and we went to that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It's called Railroads in the Parks. And it was a 1 day, or it was 2 day thing, but we just went the 1 day, where they had model railroad layouts of all different gauges, and especially really cool, huge Lego layout and train set. It was really, really neat.
It probably took forever to set that up. So we've got a lot of footage from that. We've already edited that up. We're now just going to add our little intro and outro for you guys. So we're going to show you what's going on.
This first layout that you're going to see is a T-track layout that's N-scale or N-gauge modeling, but it is on a T-track configuration on the modules. T-track was created fairly recently. It came to the forefront in 2001. And fun fact, the first lady of T-track was named Lee Monaco Fitzgerald, and she and her husband were the ones to really get T-track to the forefront and bring it to the market. T-track is little small modules. There are certain qualifications for size, dimension, interoperability, so that they can all be hooked together, but they go on a tabletop. I want to give a special shout out to our friend Kent, who was showing off his locomotives and some of his modules that he created for this T-track layout. So hi, Kent. This next layout is by the Mod Squad Railroad Club, I think is their full name. They go by the Mod Squad. It's a group of guys, really nice guys who let me take some photographs and pictures and video of their layout, that I thought was really clever and interesting, and a lot of imagination went into these modules. And here we have the Lake Erie N Scale Society, LENS, or LENS for short. They are very gracious to let me record them and take a look at their modules here in the display. This is N scale. This is the gauge that Frank and I like to model and what's going to be in our big train room layout. So I thought that this would be neat to get some ideas for designs, for layouts, and watch some of their rolling stock come around. I particularly liked this UFO scene because I like things that are different and interesting, and Frank and I are both big sci-fi fans, so incorporating something sort of science fiction into a layout is important to us, and I think that's something we're definitely going to do in the future, so I thought that this was really fun. Now, from what I understand, this display on the ceiling is a permanent display at the Lake Metro Parks Farm Park. I think this is a G gauge indoor train up on the ceiling, and I thought it was super cool. I would love to have this in my house one day, maybe around the kitchen or the dining room, up high, just to have trains everywhere. Now I want to show you the Outdoor Garden Railroad. This is a permanent installation in partnership with the Northern Ohio Garden Railway Society. And it is G scale, but as you might think that G stands for garden, when actually G stands for gross in German, according to description of the scale. At least that's what I think the lady was telling us as we were touring the Garden Railroad. And it looks really cool, and I don't have the sound on outside, but there are actual mooing cows and sounds of a farm that are coming from the layout, and it's really neat. And if you look really closely, you can see Godzilla. So last but definitely not least was this giant Lego display. It was so impressive. I don't think I could truly capture the scale of this display with the footage that I recorded. This has been just phenomenal. From what I understand, Frank and I were talking to the lady and her husband who set this up, and they wanted to get into modeling but didn't really want to get into formal model trains. They liked Lego already, so they decided to go big and do this really large layout. I didn't even get the dimensions of it. It was probably, I don't even know, 20 feet by 12 feet, I don't know, something. It was really big, and there's all different kinds of scenes. Some of it is handmade and some of it is kits. You can see maybe some familiar faces. She had a really neat scavenger hunt paper. So the kids could go around with the scavenger hunt paper and try to find all the different things in the layout, and it was superb. The detail was really fun. Some of the stuff that was scratch built was really interesting, including the giant snow-capped mountain, the displays of other trains that you see in the middle of the Lego display. Those were scratch built also. The rolling stock, though, mainly was pre-built or already made kits, but a lot of this stuff came from their imagination, which I think is the perfect example of a Lego city. The family said it took them 30 hours to set this up, and this is the only show where they display this creation. Otherwise, it sits in their garage at their house. So that's it for Railroads in the Parks at the Lake Metro Park Farm Park. It was really cute, a fun little thing, lots of kids there, and a really beautiful facility. So I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. We're trying something a little bit different in our format and may try something different in the future. But thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. We're still trying to get this channel off the ground. So enjoy some outtakes.
Guys, I gotta look at the camera.
It's right there.
I know. That's why. Where is? And then I'm trying to move my butt to get the squeak, and it's not. Like during the whole clip, I was talking, and it was just like squeak, squeak, squeak.
Wait, are we recording?
Yes, we're still recording.
Okay.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm holding my microphone because it doesn't clip on my shirt right, and then my shirt looks like this, and that's not very good.